whole time when I was talking just then.
I know.
Because of the fucking ghost.
No, I
or
did
no,
that.
was it you?
Yeah,
the
I
ghost
did
of
that.
asshole friends. Welcome to the podcast. Episode number 24.
I didn't expect you to, go live. So here, I got you. Hold on.
What do I always do? I always do it. There you go. Hit the applause.
Yeah.
Hope everybody is having a better night than what we're having right now. We just went through probably entirely too long of audio testing.
But that's okay because I bought a new mic. You can't see it right now because it's
currently holding up the comics, right?
But yeah, I got a new mic, so we're gonna test that again next time.
We've swapped mics, me and Jackie, so we're gonna try to see if. Hopefully this isn't echoing. I don't know. Sometimes it decides to echo. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. We'll get other rude YouTube comments about it, I'm sure.
And if you don't know who Jackie is, she's Chris's math tutor.
Yeah.
Helps him with math.
Yeah, she teaches me a lot of math.
Yep.
Specifically 69. Anyways, if you don't know what we're going to be talking about today, it's right there. Deadpool and Wolverine. Launch week or release weekend, whatever. I can't even talk now, dude. I'm so flustered about this audio shit.
Why are you flustered?
It's got me hot and bothered, and not in a good way. Not in a good way like that movie got me hot and bothered.
After you dropped that 69, I don't know. It got me. I don't know.
You gotta go ahead. So yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine.
I've heard some people say it wasn't as good as the first and second one.
That's okay. People can be wrong.
Yeah, because it was amazing.
I absolutely enjoyed it. I want to go see it again. We went and saw it Friday night.
You mean we are gonna go see it again?
Hey, you say when and where, dog? I'm down.
But I want to see it.
Underwear.
I saw it in IMAX the first time. That's fine. I mean, if y'all want to see it in IMAX,
yeah, we did the Adobe Vision when we went.
The what?
The Adobe Vision.
Adobe Vision.
The fuck is that?
Did I say Vision?
Yeah.
You mean Atmos?
What is Adobe Vision?
My brain dead.
I know Adobe Acrobat Reader, but like, what, you look at it as a PDF? Like,
oh, I don't know where. Shoot.
What did you see?
Did you go to the Adobe Theater?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what it was.
Sound tests got us fucked up.
Yeah, dude. Big dumb right now.
What theater are you talking about?
What?
You mean AMC?
No. In the Paradiso?
You saw the Atmos.
I don't know anymore, bro.
I don't know.
Brain gone. Fried.
It's either IMAX or not IMAX for me. That's what I know it as. So
no, they changed it. It's not HBO Max anymore. It's just Max.
Nobody said HBO Max. Not a single soul alive said HBO Max.
I hear things.
Clearly, the ghost. But yeah, so we went and saw it Friday night, and we went and saw it in IMAX.
Then I saw it Sunday.
Yes, and it's like a 2-hour movie, but we went and saw it
afternoon.
We went and saw it at like 10 o'clock at night. Even after it was over, I could have watched it again right then and there for another 2 hours. I fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
I don't know how it was in your movie for Sunday, but I liked going Friday, opening night, quote unquote, even though some people got to see it Thursday. I like going Friday because it was a packed house, and it was almost like
that movie. That theater was packed to the fucking brim.
Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me.
I liked it though.
Sorry,
because everybody.
He doesn't want me to look at him, so I'm going to look at you guys.
As a Marvel fan, and it was just like it used to be for midnight premieres. Everybody was. So
it did feel like a little
yelled.
A little midnight premiere. Yeah, people were cheering at like certain parts that, deserve to be cheered at. And I thought it was pretty cool.
Nobody was cheering in my theater.
There was a couple of cringe people there that were like
yelling.
Well, no, not yelling, but being like, actually, those type of people.
Oh, really? Yeah. What were they saying?
I don't remember. I tuned them out, but yeah. But for the most part, I mean, everybody in the theater seemed to enjoy it, and so.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, I spent the money to watch it.
Except for the moms with the kids.
We will get, when we actually start talking deeply about the film, we'll give a spoiler warning for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Well, there should be just a giant spoiler warning right now on there.
Well, we're not talking about anything like
Yeah, but we're
right now at this moment. But
So go
here's
ahead
your
and skip
warning,
this episode.
spoiler. Okay, so the opening part, the opening credits scene with the dancing to the NSYNC dance.
Yeah,
That was so fucking phenomenal. I loved that. Every
yeah, he
minute of
killed that dance.
Yeah, well, that wasn't Ryan Reynolds.
That I kind of figured that.
That was not
kinda
him.
Figured that.
But whoever did it, I mean, they did it in the suit and still fucking nailed it. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I saw the TikTok. Is that confirmed to be that guy though?
That is him.
Because I've seen
Wait, who
that
was it?
not before you sent it. There was a guy. She sent a video. This dude actually, he taped his or he recorded his audition. The guy who supposedly did the dance in the
Mhm.
movie. He taped his audition and he was talking about apparently his agent like messaged him and was like, "Hey, basically I need you to learn the dance to
Why?
NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. I can't tell you what it's for. Just know it's big." And so he like recorded himself
He was on
like
vacation. I think.
practicing,
why did
you know,
he-
like trying to learn it.
Why could he not tell him what it was for?
Well, probably NDAs, I'd imagine.
Yeah. And
Well,
he was on vacation.
NDAs
I
are
think,
really
at his
powerful.
parents'
Yeah,
house.
NDAs are legit.
Right? Wasn't it his?
Yeah, he was at his like parents' house or
He
something.
was like, "Fuck." He's like, "Sorry, mom."
Yeah. But yeah, I'm guessing she said it's confirmed that was him. I didn't know.
It is Darren Henson.
Okay.
The choreographer.
Well, yeah. But yeah, dude fucking killed it. I thought that was really cool. That was really fun. Here's my one thing I will say about this, and it's not really a gripe. It's just, a kind of something I missed that was in the first two movies. Do you remember the first two opening credit scenes
Yes.
where like when it was listing like the names of the people, it wasn't
That were gonna be
actually
in it?
like it wasn't actually listing their names. It was making like jokes. Like the first one,
No, I didn't pay attention to that.
dude, you got to okay. Well, now you got to go back and watch the first two movies again and pay attention to that. But
Yeah.
like for instance, in the first movie, when it was supposed to say like starring Ryan Reynolds, it didn't say Ryan Reynolds. It said like an overpaid jackass or something like that. They didn't do that in the opening credits.
Well, you
Which,
got to think this is
It's
Disney.
It's Disney. Yeah, it's not Fox anymore. Which that was a big thing that they hinted at a lot.
Disney with the rated R.
This whole thing, this whole movie, and that's the thing too. This whole movie wasn't just about bringing Deadpool into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was about bringing all of the Fox Marvel movies, because X-Men, all of the X-Men movies were by Fox. They're not Marvel movies.
Really?
Yes,
Why don't I think
they
they were
are
already Disney?
in association with Marvel, but they're not Marvel-made movies.
So now they are.
So they were, yes, because Disney bought Fox. So now,
So no more Fox.
well, no, like they're still Fox. It's just like they like Disney owns
So
Star
what does the
Wars.
Fox
Like,
say?
I don't know. You know that song. What's the Fox say? Something about ring a ding 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 something. I don't know.
Wow.
So obviously, like Deadpool is the star of the movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, but this was also bringing all of the Fox, and that's shown in throughout the movie with all the cameos and all the appearances and the different characters that have never been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They were all from the Fox Cinematic Universe,
Right, yeah.
which they've made canon with the whole TVA timeline, right? Because do you remember how it said that Deadpool, when he was in his Earth, it's like Earth 10,005 or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
That apparently now has been confirmed as the canon Fox Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like all the Fox Marvel movies, the X-Men, the Wolverine movies, and now Deadpool, that is their universe. That is now being brought into the Marvel
Right,
Cinematic
right, 'cause-
It
Universe.
looks like your mind is kind of blown.
Yeah, no, it's just I'm over here trying to like process like what
Yeah,
really?
so like that is their way of explaining like, okay, all of that shit is canon now.
I mean,
But
it should have already been canon, though.
Well, yes, but
By the way they
now
were going
it's-
with the movies, it was already canon.
Yes, but now it's merging them all together.
But now it's
into
Disney
the
canon.
Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes.
Because it's the sacred
Now we just got to get Sony.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Because then we can get Spider-Man and Venom. But
Well,
I mean, they're in Marvel.
Spider-Man is, yes, but Venom's not yet. But they also have to be really careful about Disney, like the Disney Marvel has to be careful about using Spider-Man because
Really?
Sony still technically owns the rights to any Spider-Man movie stuff. All of the Spider-Man, like the Tom Holland Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
all of that he's been in, Marvel has had to pay Sony licensing for because they own the
I wonder
rights
how
to make
much-
Spider-Man movies.
I wonder how much they paid them for that.
Probably a pretty penny, but they've got Marvel money, so
Yeah.
and now Disney money. So
Well, I don't know because a lot of Marvel stuff has been tanking.
yeah, but that's why this, and Deadpool even says it. He's Marvel Jesus because he fucking saved it in this movie. 'cause
He really did. I'm not gonna
holy
lie.
shit, I have been sour on the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a good little bit. You haven't. You've loved it, but
Cringe.
I've kept up with it. 'cause I
yeah,
wanted to keep up.
you've loved it a lot more than I have
just
because
love
I've
the idea of the multiverse, and I want as much of it as I possibly can.
since
Because I mean, you could do
probably-
anything in the multiverse. You can make
Yeah.
anything possible. You can make anything happen.
I mean, since this fourth phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, basically after Infinity War, like I kept up with very little.
They could bring back Cap if they wanted to.
Well, I mean, we thought they did almost for a little bit in the void.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was an audible gasp in the theater when Chris Evans popped up. Again, spoiler alert. If you're still here,
The
sorry.
people already know it's a spoiler alert. They're gonna see Deadpool.
I'm
and
gonna
Wolverine,
I'm
and they're
gonna put
know.
like massive spoiler alerts over all this. But yeah, when Chris Evans popped up, I popped. Like
it was a two popper. It was like it's Chris Evans, but then he was like flame on. Everybody was like,
yeah, but see, then I laughed because I was like, oh, that's funny because he was the
Yeah.
Human Torch,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four too. So yeah, like and that was also a Fox Marvel movie,
Yeah,
the Fantastic Four.
yeah.
So that's they're bringing it all together. They're scooping them up.
that's
Um,
it was wild seeing him.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought we'd see him in another Marvel movie again. Okay, hold on. First off, pause. Pause on Deadpool and Wolverine. Did you see the trailer for the new Captain America movie?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
How lit does that look?
Oh no, it looks good.
I'm excited about that.
You could see that like they keep pushing the you're not Cap,
Yeah,
and he's like, you're right, I'm not.
yeah. But I'm excited about that because I'm like as much of an old school Cap fan as I am.
I mean, you're wearing
Like-
a cap right now.
Exactly. With like him and Iron Man, which she still wants to see Robert Downey Jr. come back as Iron Man.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Infinity War and Endgame, that was the proper send off for both of them.
Right.
Like as much as I want to see them back in those roles, I also understand that's the time. They went out when they needed to go out.
I mean,
They didn't try to drag it on and sour the role or anything like
if
that.
they come
So,
back, because I mean, multiverse. If they come back, they can come back. Short periods, but not like
yeah, like
long.
do something like what we were talking about, like an alternate universe, like little cameo kind of
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
but not in like an overarching thing. Now, with that being said, Robert Downey Jr. I don't know if you saw this, if anybody's seen this at Comic-Con, he is going to be playing Doctor Doom
Right. Yeah.
in the upcoming Avengers movie.
I saw that on the internet.
Now they're saying, which I don't know much about Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's not one of the Marvel characters I've like super studied up on, but he's apparently supposed to be a variant of Tony Stark that
That
is
is-
not. He's not Iron Man. He's
Right.
Doctor Doom.
Right.
So it's Tony
I
Stark.
really want to see how they're gonna play that.
He was Iron Man, but I got to read up on it, but something happened in his universe that he's like, no, what, fuck it, I'm not Iron Man anymore.
Well, yeah, but either way, he's no longer Iron Man. He's now going to be Doctor Doom, but he's still going to be Tony Stark. So I think that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
You know,
I wanna see how that's gonna
I
play
don't
out.
think he's gonna. I feel like that's gonna be like he's gonna do a movie and then that's it. But I don't think he's gonna try to like, you know, this is gonna be the next Iron Man where he's gonna do Doctor Doom for the next 10 years
My
or
thing
something
is,
like
are they
that.
gonna show us how it happened, or are they just gonna throw
I
it
would
in our
imagine
face
so.
like, oh, this is him, he's Doctor Doom now?
I mean, it'll probably be like I don't know. I don't think it'll have too much build up. It's gonna be one of those, you know, like
Cursor, like,
Well, I'm gonna want to see how it happened because we moved from the whole Kane thing to now he's Doctor Doom.
yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna find.
There's gonna find some way to retcon the Kang stuff. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure because they have already gotten footage, so I'm sure they can take what they did.
Also, yeah.
and merge.
I totally forgot. I'm wearing my Deadpool hat. I didn't even turn it around when we started filming. I broke out the Deadpool hat. I haven't worn this hat in years,
That's you one.
but I've had it for a long time. I've never really worn it though.
No,
Yeah.
you last year for Christmas.
No, I've had it longer than that. And yeah,
We got you that for Christmas last year.
no, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Mom, Dad,
Longer
quit
than
fighting.
Anyways, but yeah, back to Deadpool and Wolverine though. What was your favorite part of the movie? Like what popped you the most?
What got me was the main villain. When I found out that Charles had a sister, I didn't read
Yeah,
up
'cause
on
you
the
didn't- you
comics.
didn't
I
know
didn't
that.
know that he had a sister. But I did. Another part that I liked was when they showed Blade.
Blade coming back was
Yeah,
fucking sick.
I was like,
I popped for
what?
Elektra. I popped even more for Blade. I think because I always forget. Well, I always forget that Blade is a part of
I
the
was-
Marvel universe.
I was
Blade
also
is a
surprised
Marvel comic book hero.
that
I always
Gambit
forget that.
play the person that played Gambit.
Yeah, I'm not okay. So there's a whole. I'm not gonna like explain the whole synopsis of the movie, but there is a part where Elektra and Blade show up, and then all of a sudden Gambit walks in. Gambit is my favorite X-Man. He is
Yeah,
he has always been one of my favorite X-Men. I loved him in the comics. He's such a cool
I
character.
don't remember him having an accent though.
Having a what?
An accent.
Yeah, because he's from Louisiana.
Yeah,
he's a Bayou boy.
I did not remember that.
Cajun accent.
Yeah. Now they had Gambit in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Did you ever watch that? That was where they had. That was the first on-screen appearance of Deadpool, but he wasn't actually Deadpool.
Oh yes,
Because
yes.
where they sewed his mouth.
Yeah, and he had like
That-
swords coming out of his hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
That abortion that was Deadpool.
That wasn't the Deadpool he wanted to play.
But no, it wasn't. He thought that was his only chance that he was going to get. He
Boy,
didn't
was he
foresee this
wrong.
in the future. Yeah. So they had Gambit in that was played by Taylor Kitsch. That was also supposed to be played by Channing Tatum. But it was he was doing G.I. Joe at that point.
I guess because of who it was.
Yeah, when I saw it was Channing Tatum, I'm not gonna lie, my heart was kind of like, ooh, a little bit.
Did so well.
But for the little bit that he
I don't
was
know.
there,
I felt like he was trying a little.
I
too
thought I enjoyed it.
hard.
Well, okay, there's a reason.
You didn't like the accent, did you?
No, I mean I like the accent, but it just didn't fit him because I'm used to him not. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Him not playing like a serious role.
With him specifically, Channing Tatum. So it was kind of like the whole Ryan Reynolds thing. Ryan Reynolds has always wanted to play Deadpool. He's such a fan. Same thing with Channing Tatum.
Right, he wanted to play Gambit. Yeah,
So he was supposed to do what
they even did the
X-Men Origins.
They even
Wolverine.
did the 10-year picture like 10 years ago. He was wearing the same. It's a different Gambit shirt, but they were
Yeah.
together and yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he was supposed to be in the first one. He was filling G.I. Joe, so he literally couldn't.
Then there was talks. There was supposed to be
A Gambit movie.
an like how X-Men Origins Wolverine was. There was supposed to be one of those for Gambit, but that ended up falling through.
Right.
That never came. Yeah, well, because X-Men Origins was, it was not very very liked. So yeah, so that fell through. So he kind of never thought he was going to get the chance to play it. And Ryan Reynolds was like, "Hey, I did the same thing with Deadpool. I never thought I was going to get to play Deadpool.
Oh, hey, buddy, guess what?
So I'm going to give you that opportunity." But yeah, I thought, I'm not going to lie, I don't think I would want to see a movie, like a full length movie with Channing Tatum as Gambit. I don't know about that one. I feel like that would be a little, but for what we got out of him,
Mhm.
I liked it.
I think it was good. I think he nailed it. I don't know if I could take it.
I don't know because they're in the what do they call that place again?
The Void.
The Void.
Well,
so
apparently, which I thought that was cool too, because we find out what happens when you get pruned by the TVA. But anyways,
I was like, hold up.
yeah, we were so confused. Anyways, sorry, go ahead. When they were in the Void,
yeah, like when they were in the Void, did they make it out? Or are they still there? That
you talking about like Gambit and them?
Yeah.
The way the movie was, it looked like they were just there. I don't know. Like I don't know.
I don't know. It's the multiverse, so they can literally.
What is
do anything,
the
like I said?
what's the fucking smoke monster? What was the name of it? It was like it's something with an A, Athios or some shit like that.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, I was about
Um,
to say let's.
but, like,
let's
at
get
the end-
accuracy on the.
They stated though that like, hey, we may not get out alive, but as long as you guys get home, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be because like at the end, when the fucking smoke monster comes and like, they get through the portal like right as it's coming.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if they were caught in that. So if like they got gobbled up by the dude, or if it was like if they're just now just kind of chilling in the void. I don't know. They never really like, and that may be a purposeful thing. That may just be kind of an in the air thing in case they do want to. Because I thought at one point they were supposed to be doing another Blade movie, bringing him into the Marvel.
Yeah. What was up with
Universe.
that? I thought they were gonna do another.
I thought they were doing another Blade movie. What's the name of the thing?
They are, but it got pushed to production. Everything got pushed.
What's the name of the thing?
It's I don't know how to pronounce this. Alioth, Alioth.
Yeah, I think that's right. So yeah, when Alioth, whatever, however you pronounce it, like I think they might have left it. They might have purposefully left it open ended. Like, did they get swallowed up? Did they not? Who knows? Maybe you'll find out in a future movie or something. I'm gonna play footsies with you.
Don't touch.
So, but yeah, I thought it was really cool. The thing that popped me the most
Was the baby knife?
was Baby Knife was great. Baby Knife.
Or was it the Honda Odyssey?
That was a really good scene. No, the scene that popped me, and I know we're going all over the movie. Like I said, we're not giving like a detailed, like in order synopsis. We're just kind of talking. The thing that popped me the most was at the very close to the end when they walk out on the main strip or whatever, and the Deadpool Corps all come out. First of all, seeing the Deadpool Corps,
Yeah.
it's fucking lit.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. But whenever like right before they're getting ready to fight, and Wolverine reaches back and pulls up the fucking cow on the thing. Oh, dude,
He was like, "Whoa!"
I popped, brother. I'm talking. That was the coolest fucking thing to me, because like I didn't know anything. Which I mean, I'm sure they wanted to keep a lot of that stuff close to the chest, anyways.
Yeah.
But just seeing him in the yellow and blue suit, first off, was fucking phenomenal. I loved that because it's just, that's Wolverine, Like, I don't know why. Because, you see, like, Iron Man, the red and gold suit of armor.
Right.
Captain America, his suit when the shield with the star. Like, part of what identifies that superhero is the suit that they wear. Even Thor with the cape, like Marvel has always kept it maybe not like 100% dead on, but very close to some kind of recognizability from the comics. But in every X-Men, every Wolverine movie they've done, they have avoided that blue and yellow for just, the longest fucking time. And that's why even when, when Wolverine passes out in the fucking bar and Deadpool looks down his shirt and sees it, he says, he's like, nice jammies. It only took 20 fucking years because that's what, that is Wolverine, the blue and the gold. So seeing the suit was already fucking sick. I was already sold at that point. But then whenever he pulled the cow, I was not expecting the cow at all. And then he pulled that up, brother, I came. I needed to clean up afterwards.
Almost slipped in it, didn't you?
Brother, oh God, it was so good. It was so good. But the Honda Odyssey scene was fucking great too. The fight in the van was so good.
When they panned his neck floor and he was wrapped up in the seat.
He said, I was wrong. The Honda Odyssey fucks hard. Too bad you don't. And it was so good. It was so fucking good.
Well, at least we know if Logan fights Deadpool, Logan's gonna win.
I don't know.
I mean, he beat him. Who was wrapped up in the?
Well,
what?
It's hard to say that he beat him though, because neither one can kill the other. Because they both have the same hyper, regenerative factor.
Yeah, but he can cut Deadpool up. He can separate his body.
Deadpool could do the same thing to Wolverine, and guess what? They would both still regenerate.
Because can Logan lose body parts? Can he lose limbs? Because his body is.
They have the same. They have the same regenerative factor. I don't know if it's ever been because again, when you get into that, you get into the comic book logic where they have done that with Deadpool. They've even done that in the movies where he's lost limbs and grown them back.
Right? Yeah.
That and the baby legs in Deadpool too.
But I mean,
I don't know, and I could be
growing
wrong,
your limbs back doesn't mean that you won the fight, though. I'm talking about in a match against each other, who would win? I feel like Wolverine would win.
But why?
His bones are literally made. Because Deadpool's bones are just regular flesh.
Okay.
Flesh and bone.
Yeah, but he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But can Wolverine lose a limb?
That's the thing. I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, any nerds who are still watching at this point. Because obviously I have not read all of the,
I haven't either.
Every single comic that's known to human existence.
Was his favorite character.
But Deadpool has grown back from literally a single cell, right?
Mm-hmm.
From a microscopic, cell, right? I don't know if it's written anywhere that that Wolverine has ever even lost a limb and grown it back, because
I'm gonna go look that up.
I'm like, correct.
When he was searching,
no. He didn't grow it back, because in the movie, when he's looking for the right Wolverine,
that's what I was just about to say.
He didn't have a hand.
He had one hand. That's referencing so every Wolverine that he found when he was looking for that was referencing a different Wolverine from the comics. That one is referencing X-Men Apocalypse. That Wolverine specifically is missing a hand.
How did he lose that hand?
So hold on.
I don't know. I never read those comics.
It said left hand of one battle was Cyclops. Wolverine lost his left hand, but not before cutting out one of Cyclops' eyes. Wolverine then covered the stump with a metal band.
Yeah.
And X-Men 1991, number 25, Magneto ripped all the adamantium from his body onto molecular level.
Ooh.
And
Bet that felt good.
Killing Quicksilver.
Bet that felt good.
Dang.
Which Quicksilver is one of Magneto's kids. Don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What?
Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch are both Magneto's kids.
Wow. How did you find that out?
That's in the comics.
Which comic is that?
Don't know. I just know it's in the comics.
Is that canon?
Lots of Wolverine variants are
That's a good question.
wounds or scars or having to recover body parts before they can be joined back together, implying his healing factor isn't exactly the same as Deadpool.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Deadpool would win. He would outlast.
I actually might be wrong on that. I'll have to look that up. I may be spreading some misinformation.
Yeah, you should not do
From
that.
what I remember, I could have swore Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were both Magneto's.
It's a good thing we have someone that can look that up.
Yeah, right. But
For Blade, they said it's been pushed to November of 2025.
So we are getting.
that's what will.
Is it going to be the same main character?
Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
You gotta have Wesley Snipes as Blade. Like
Yeah.
you just can't have anybody else play Blade.
How old is he now?
In my opinion, he's old because he's been.
Yeah, because that movie was.
62.
Yeah, I was about to say he's been acting for a long fucking time.
Well, he said in an interview that he wasn't doing anything. Ryan was like, "Hey, you want to play?" And he's like, "I don't know how you can get Disney on board with that, but good luck." He's like, "If you do, sure." And then Ryan came back and was like, "Hey, it's a good. They want you." He's like, "All right."
So I've been reading because this whole thing has got me on a comic book kick, right? I've been reading. I've got an app, Marvel Unlimited, on my phone. I've been
Really?
reading.
You got an app? How much is that? Is it free?
Maybe it may be subscription based. I have to look it up.
So
I think it might be subscription based.
Magneto has several children, including twins Wanda and Petro,
Yep.
known as Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Wow.
But it's also
Sounds right. I'm a nerd.
known as Polaris
I don't recognize that.
and Magnus.
Magnus, I think I vaguely remember hearing about him.
Rogue.
Rogue is that's an X-Man. Yeah. X-woman. X-people? What?
King. So
Anyways, but no, so I've been on a comic book kick. I've been going back and reading some of like the early some of these comics actually.
The Lord.
This is from my personal collection. I have never opened one of these. This one right here specifically is worth about $40. May even be worth more than that now. I bought it for $40 because I thought it was just a cool thing to have. Never coming out of the sleeves. Never. I'm never taking them out.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna open those up,
I will kill you.
and that's on camera.
So,
Cotton 4K.
but I've been reading on that app. And did you know? She didn't know this. I don't know if you knew. Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
From
Go
the
ahead.
movies.
Yeah.
In the comics, Nick Fury's white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if you knew that.
Wait, what?
She
You didn't know
found-
that?
She found that out. I knew that.
Even in the old games, I believe Nick Fury is a
Yeah.
white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't know that. Because I was
Wait,
reading.
you didn't know that? You're not truly a Marvel fan. Go ahead and get out of here.
She's a Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, go ahead and get out of here.
I started on Iron Man, okay, and I got into him, but then I met you that I appreciate comics because he's taught me how to.
Because I'm a nerd.
So now I appreciate that's why the whole Spider-Man debacle is a thing.
Yeah.
Because that was the first.
So she learned literally like last night that Nick Fury was his white in the comics.
How does that make you feel?
Because I looked at her and I was like, "Do you know who that is?" She was like, "No, who's that?" I said, "Nick Fury." She was like, "What?" Because she's always known Nick Fury as Samuel L. Jackson.
I mean, that's like Green Lantern. I know that's a different DC Marvel thing, but yeah, Green Lantern was
Ryan Reynolds' biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He finally got it right.
That's how he and Blake met. Was on that movie.
Is that how they met? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was how they met. I know they'd like both start on.
See, good
She
things do
also
come from
apparently
DC.
hates Deadpool. Did you know
Oh,
that?
what? Really?
Not like she hates it because of how much time Ryan has spent on
Oh,
it.
well, yeah.
She's made like jokes in interviews about like I watched a TikTok today. She was doing an interview with Jimmy Fallon, I think.
That's your favorite.
It was back when
He's your favorite guy.
It was back when the first movie came out. Remember in the first movie, they had like that whole sex montage with him and Vanessa. where they were like doing it like the whole calendar year.
On a plane.
Yeah, she said she was on a plane with her kid, her like newborn child like infant child. And of course, the movie had just come out. Everybody's watching it on the screens around them. And the kid is like seeing her dad or his dad. I don't remember if it was a boy or girl, but the kid is seeing their dad on the screen and is like waving because they think it's like FaceTime. And they're confused, like why dad is not waving back and why he's, having sex with some random chick.
That kid doesn't know what sex is.
Yeah, it was funny. So yeah, she said she was like, honestly, I could care less for Deadpool now.
Mommy, why is daddy hugging that woman?
Well, you did see on like
They seem like a fun couple, I feel like.
what she was wearing. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, she's got the ponytail. She's got the outfit. She's got to be Lady Pool."
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. It is confirmed from the credits that Lady Pool from the Deadpool core that came out, even though she didn't speak, didn't say anything, that is her. She's credited for it.
She did speak.
Did she speak? I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I need to go see the movie again. I'm
Bro,
already
where were
forgetting
you
shit.
the first time?
I'm already forgetting shit. I've watched the first two movies each twice.
When you want to go see it again, we can go see it again.
Brother, I'm down. We got SummerSlam Saturday nights.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't do that.
But Friday night or Sunday night, you let me know.
The seventh.
Why?
Money,
We got a credit card.
bro.
Bad financial decisions.
Yeah. Don't listen to this guy for advice.
But yeah, like there was so much good shit. The fourth wall breaks were good. He referenced several times. There was several references to the Disney now owning Fox and bringing them in. He made that like in the first 10
he was
minutes
letting
of the
that
movie.
he was letting that be known.
Yeah. And like when he was going through and finding all the Wolverines, each one, you had the Apocalypse Wolverine, you had the comic height accurate Wolverine, little short fucker who, he was only like 5'3". Had Patch, which is one of like Wolverine would like dress up with like an eye patch and go hunt people down. And
You got the Henry Cavill.
the Henry Cavill Wolverine, that was cool. And he even made a shot at DC in that because of how they kept doing him as fucking Superman over at DC.
Oh.
That's what the comment he said. We won't do you like those guys down the road will, or whatever the comment was. That was a shot at DC. There was the reference to the Hulk when Wolverine first fought the Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
With the yellow and brown
Mhm.
suit. The biggest one that a lot of people are upset about, because this is bad parenting in my mind. There are people specifically, and I hate to say this, but specifically Christians who, because they, he went to the universe where Wolverine, it's had all the skulls
Oh yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Wolverine is on an X. He looks like he's crucified or whatever on an X. People are upset, specifically Christians. And I say that as a Christian myself. They're upset about that because they think that's mocking Jesus. They think that was a shot at mocking
Well,
God.
they probably didn't see, read the comics.
They didn't.
see that.
But again,
comment about the
him being Marvel Jesus.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like a lot of that is coming from them not reading the comics and them just seeing the second name there, Wolverine, not paying attention to the first name, and them not knowing a thing about that first name up there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know about Deadpool.
Then they shouldn't be getting upset, because him calling himself Marvel Jesus, he's not above that.
I would have rather seen Wolverine versus his brother. I feel like that fight should have been
Sabretooth.
Yeah, I feel like that fight should have been longer.
Yeah,
It ended way too quick for me.
I think they were more. That was more of just like another cameo, because that's a Sabretooth from the X-Men movies too.
Because in the comics, doesn't he always beat Wolverine up?
Sabretooth?
Yeah.
Don't catch me lying.
I think I've seen that somewhere.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I think in one of those
Sure.
in one of those comics, like every year on his birthday, he would beat him up or kill somebody that he loved. I
Beat up
can't remember
Wolverine.
exactly. I have to go back and look that up. But yeah, I think that was a thing.
Yeah, but I think they probably didn't want that to seem like that was going to be like the main villain or anything like that.
I mean, we already got
Main
Deadpool
arc.
versus Wolverine.
We got that twice
Yeah,
because they fought once in the Void, and that was in front of the 20th Century Fox sign,
in the Odyssey.
and then in the Odyssey.
I love when he pulled swords out. He's like, everybody has been waiting for this fight. You have to look cool.
And the amount of times, and even Deadpool did it. The Wolverine, the pose.
Yeah.
I loved it. I fucking loved it. But yeah, it kills me that people are getting upset about it, and they're like, there was one lady, she showed me a TikTok earlier. This woman let her children go to this R-rated movie, knowing it was an R-rated movie. Let her children, and her children claim that they are emotionally scarred from it, and she's now demanding a refund from AMC for the movie, for their tickets,
What the heck?
knowing damn well it was her own fucking fault for not doing your research to look at the shit that you're sending your children to
Emotionally
go see.
scarred?
Yeah, emotionally. They were emotionally scarred from it.
Whether virtually or
Interesting.
they said this is rated R. So
Yeah.
you know what rated R means.
Yeah. Well, like, 'cause this is my whole deal with censorship, and I know this is probably getting off the skirt from the original topic, but it just kills me that everybody's like, oh, we need to censor everything so that parents don't have to do their fucking job as parents. I mean, just pay attention to what your kids are consuming.
The filmmaker's job.
Exactly.
They
they
make
follow
the movie to put the movie out. It's up to you to do the
Exactly.
research.
There's a reason we have a rating system.
Right, exactly.
It is rated R, hard R, for a reason.
She's probably not getting that money back. I'm not gonna.
There's no fucking way she's getting her money back.
Did you watch the whole movie? Yeah, you're not getting your money back.
Yeah, right. Like,
I was talking to Renee about when y'all were testing. I was like, it'd be one thing if it was like on YouTube.
the 3 hours that we were audio testing.
It's
Man,
on YouTube. You talk like
Yeah, it's one thing. Yeah.
are. They tell you that just like we heard.
We had, when we went, there was this group of like 3 or 4 kids. They were probably like 16-ish, around that age.
I thought they were 13.
They got dropped off. No, they were a little older than that. They looked like they could be old enough to drive.
All these kids nowadays. look
Yeah, I
like
mean, who
that.
knows? They might have been fucking 12 with all the hormones that are in the food. I don't know.
Still eating my hot dogs.
Still eating them glizzies. But yeah, they went in like right before us, and then we went and got our ticket from the little kiosk because we'd got them online, and they started walking out, and one of them was calling whoever dropped them off. I was like, "Yeah, come pick us up. We got to be like 18 to see this movie." Like,
How'd you not know that?
yeah, it's a rated R fucking movie. Like, what the fuck do you mean? They checked our IDs too
They did?
for our tickets. Yeah, they checked our IDs to make sure that we were of age to see it.
Did you buy the tickets online?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do that for us. We just literally, they scanned it and we just went.
Yeah, because it was opening night, and it was also
Yeah,
it was
true.
late as shit.
I didn't know apparently.
So probably for like curfew and shit like that.
Couldn't go in 30 minutes beforehand. We had to go sit in the bar for an hour.
Yeah, so we went and ate beforehand, and it's like the movie doesn't start until 10.
Dang.
Okay, so it's like 8:30.
I don't understand that because you bought your tickets, therefore you bought your seat. It had the number and letter, right?
Yeah.
So then why would they not let you go in early? I don't understand that.
Well, because they were still cleaning the theater.
Oh,
we were also there an hour and a half early.
Oh,
The guy checking our ticket was like, we got a while. I was like, yeah, we just want to take our time, go to the bathroom, get our food, go sit down.
We were sitting there for so long.
Go sit in the bar area because y'all can't be just.
They didn't want us loitering in the main.
didn't
lobby
the bar
area or
area look
whatever.
nice? It looked nice in there, didn't it? Yeah, look,
Yeah, it was okay.
yeah.
I mean, for a little movie theater
like
bar, it was
like a little
good.
pub or something.
Yeah,
But like the amount of people who kept checking our ticket, we're like, yes, we know it's 10 o'clock.
yeah.
Like we were trying to go to the bathroom. We was like, let me see your ticket. We're like, we're just going to the bathroom.
We went when it was finally, after an hour of sitting there, when it was finally time to almost go in the theater, we went and to go in the theater, they were still cleaning it, so they told us to basically just line up because there was so many of us. I
Wow.
mean, it was like a fucking
Yeah,
line, dude.
forget the opening night. I'll go see it when it's not that.
Was y'all's not packed? Was y'all's not that busy?
No, it was. It just wasn't like that.
Yeah,
could
our
go in
theater
there.
was literally packed.
Yeah, no, we could go in there.
Hey, I made sure to be first in line. I said, swoop.
Yeah,
It didn't matter if you were first in line. You bought the seat. You know where you're sitting.
she's weird. I love her, but she's weird.
Scattered around the movie theater, and then the guy was like, hey, we need everybody to line up. And I was right from the door, and I said, first line.
But yeah, it's phenomenal fucking movie. What's the stats on it? You said it was like highest
Highest ranking.
rated R movie, right?
How much did they spend on this movie, and how much have they made so far?
Ranking.
I mean, I guarantee you they fucking made their money back.
Oh yeah, this was a highly anticipated movie.
I'm also,
Well, their budget was $200 million.
Okay,
and they made
holding.
dun, dun, dun.
Do 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 do. And they made.
I was a little upset that T.J. Miller wasn't in it as Weasel again, but I'll get into why that was. Why there's a specific reason he wasn't in it anymore.
Really?
There's beef between him and Ryan.
What?
Yep. Apparently,
Deadpool Wolverine grossed $211 million in New Year's biggest opening.
that's only opening week.
Yeah.
It's still gonna make
they're-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
definitely
good.
gonna- Yeah. They made.
Ryan's gonna add to his millions.
Updated. As in yesterday, blasting past 500 million global box office.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
Record breaking
Wow.
weekend.
record breaking because the movie is that fucking good. And I had people.
Are they gonna beat Avatar?
I had people. I'm not gonna mention any names, but somebody that I work with said he was disappointed with it.
See, I told you.
It's crazy, so crazy.
These are the people though that don't look at it as Marvel or even Deadpool. I think
It's.
oh, it's
I'm not gonna
compare it to Marvel because it's not.
I'm not gonna explain to you what he said on camera in the off chance that this is seen, because I don't want to put anybody on blast. But I'll talk to you about it off camera about what he said, why he didn't like it. But anyways, phenomenal fucking movie. If you haven't seen it yet, go fucking see it. But T.J. Miller was not in it as Weasel, and I'm kind of disappointed because Weasel is he's such an integral part of Deadpool, because it's literally his best friend in the comics, just about.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not saying he's in every single Deadpool
But
comic,
not in real life.
but he is just as much as Blind Al.
Yeah.
Blind Al and
Or like
Weasel-
Cocaine Owl.
Yeah. Blind Al and Weasel are two, they're I would call them core members in the Deadpool comics. But apparently there was beef in Deadpool 2 with TJ Miller and Ryan Reynolds, where they were doing another take of some scene that they did.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Reynolds, TJ said in an interview, which I'll have to show you the interview that he said, it was kind of like Ryan as Deadpool, in character in this take that they were doing,
Mm-hmm.
was belittling and berating TJ Miller, the person.
Oh.
Really? And saying some really kind of mean shit about him, something about, he's mad because he's not the star and he'll never be a star in anything, and kind of bad mouthing him as Deadpool, the character, during this take.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that I can believe, because it's kind of like the few over the many.
Yes, and like most people do
What did
say, they
Ryan have to say
enjoyed.
about this though?
Well, see, that's the thing. They from that interview, they had apparently TJ had reached out and said that they had like squashed the beef or whatever. But then TJ did another interview saying like that he would never want to work with Ryan again, and like he's letting all the success from these go to his head, yada yada yada. I don't know. I don't know who's, because I wasn't there obviously, but TJ's side, from what he said in the interview, everybody else besides Ryan, when they did that take and he said all those things, TJ said that everybody thought it was weird and thought it was kind of fucked up that he like the things that he said. But again, that's only coming from his side. I don't think Ryan has ever really commented on it or said anything about it. So it's kind of like is that true? Is that the
Right.
case?
Right.
I don't know. But TJ straight up said he doesn't want to work with Ryan again. He feels like Ryan hates him and, just feels like not putting himself in that situation. So I don't know.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
Why would you want to put yourself in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Also, this movie is out actually now in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most views within 24 hours of the trailer coming
Yeah.
out. I don't
Wow.
know how much it was.
Yeah. I'm like, I told her as soon as I am able to
What'd you
buy
tell
this
her?
movie, like I'm not even waiting for it to come streaming for free. No, I'm buying this movie to where I can watch it however fucking often I want to watch it
Oh
when it
my
comes out.
goodness, you'll be going to bed to him watching.
Hey, she's got to live with that.
Yeah, you do. Good luck. Hats off to you.
He just go to bed with me.
Yes, I do. You say it like I just never go to bed with you.
Don't worry, I believe you.
Welcome to the last episode.
I won't
Because I don't want to work with him anymore because I feel like he hates me.
Wait a minute. I didn't make the comments.
I want to say though, like for anybody who's not a superhero, Deadpool, Marvel, Wolverine, whatever, this is a good movie.
He's a mercenary.
And that's the thing too. I've been like burnt out on superhero shit.
Mark with a mouth.
Everybody's favorite, Mark with a mouth. But yeah, I've been like so burnt out. That's why I haven't been really keeping up with a lot of the Marvel shit. Like I'll catch like the major movies that come out, but as far as like the minor TV shows, like I still haven't seen Hawkeye. I refuse to watch She-Hulk. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching.
Yeah, we already know about that.
But like a lot of that, I don't have the energy. I'm burnt out on keeping up with that, just because it's so fucking much.
Yeah.
But I feel like this movie was just such a good breath of fresh air from that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just because I'm very much, my next tattoo is going to be a Deadpool tattoo. I've already got one picked out. But like, it's not just because I am a huge fan of Deadpool, but just in general, like it just felt like a fun superhero.
You should get it tattooed on your right butt cheek.
Why?
Because it would be funny. What?
And then I'll get arrested because I want to show everybody my tattoo. Public indecency. Bam.
Not my problem.
Well, when I'm locked up, you're going to have to deal with her. So it will be your problem.
Hi, Brittany.
What? That's what your mother is for.
So, careful what you wish for.
Don't worry, Chris. I'll make sure she comes to see you in prison.
I don't like the way you said that. So what would you rate the movie?
For me, it was a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I enjoyed it.
Hands down. I've said it several times. I'll say it again. This is easily going to be my movie of the year. I don't give a shit what comes
Honestly,
out later on.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the movie of the year. Come
I'm
on.
hoping from what we've heard at Comic-Con and everything else coming out that the directors are all changing. So the directors of the next two big movies are going to be the ones who did Infinity Endgame.
Well, yeah, because they're supposed to be coming out with an Avengers movie before too long. Because that was the whole Robert Downey Jr. shit.
It'll be called Doomsday and then Secret Wars.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'd imagine they'd be breaking out the A-team for that. But Yeah, easily hands
When does that
down
come out? Is that this
my
year?
movie of the year. Oh no, yeah, that won't be
Next year.
until yeah.
Doomsday is gonna be 2025, and then Secret Wars
I mean,
it'll be 26.
it'll be spaced out like Avengers movies were. I mean, um, yeah, I just I loved it. I can't wait to watch it again. I can't wait to own it so I can watch it whenever the fuck I want. Like I've literally no bullshit. I watched both the Deadpool movies today, 1 and 2, on
Which-
Disney Plus.
Oh, are they both on Disney?
They're both on Disney Plus.
Oh,
Yep,
I know that.
I watched them both today, and I think I watched them Sunday. I think it was when I watched them the first time.
I'm
I
just a little disappointed.
love it.
Not all the theaters had the freaking popcorn buckets.
There was a few things. Like I said, I would love to see Weasel come back. I hate that there was differences there, keeping that from being there. I think it would have been cool to see Cable. Like I know this is Deadpool and Wolverine, and they had Cable
you
in
were
Deadpool
gonna see
too.
Cable
But
on this one.
I feel like it would have been cool if he'd made some kind of appearance or something.
I'm Cable.
Some kind of show up. I don't know. There was stuff I would have liked to have seen, but there's nothing I would change about the movie at all. I think it was perfect the way it was.
It's a 10 out of 10
Yeah.
for me.
I thought for sure at the end when I was pleasantly surprised when they go down to the fucking what the fuck was it called? How they stopped the fucking bomb or whatever. I thought for sure one of them wasn't coming back.
The Time Ripper.
Yeah, the Time Ripper. I thought for sure either Logan or Wolverine wasn't coming back or Deadpool wasn't coming back, because Ryan has said he doesn't think there will be a Deadpool 4.
Oh no! When did he say that?
In an interview, he was, or they're like, you think you're gonna do it on fourth one? He was like, oh no.
Yeah, he doesn't think. Now that doesn't mean he's not going to be like he might pop up in like Avengers or something down the line, or do some kind of other team up movie. But Deadpool, Deadpool single movie, he said there probably will not be a Deadpool.
Ended early, I guess. He ended while it's good.
I mean, ended on a trilogy.
You do know from the first movie, right? How he got Deadpool for him to be Deadpool. He leaked the original stuff.
Yeah. He intentionally. So he did test footage of like the Deadpool 1 solo Deadpool movie, right? He did like a whole bunch of test footage, and he purposefully leaked it to see what kind of traction it would get.
Okay.
See how people would react to it.
Mhm.
And once Fox saw how well it was being received, they jumped on it. That's how Deadpool 1 came about. He literally, he kind of trolled Fox, kind of, hit him with the old bait and switch.
Not the bait and switch.
The writers of Godwin is Godwin wrote the script.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
Deadpool 1.
wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I do also love that they kept the pacing from the first two. Like they have so they've stuck with, they have like a now currently, and then it goes to like a flashback, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that pacing because it's also it's nice to kind of break it up a little bit. It's not just like
no.
build up, crescendo, boom. It kind of that's what I'm saying. It's like a breath of fresh air from like everything else. You have it's just the same pattern of,
That's the way Deadpool is.
and then
the way the movies are.
Yeah, but I'm glad that they kept with that even in the trilogy, even in the third movie, because that's how the first two were. They had this is where we are now. This is what happened to get there, and then now this is where we're going from
Right.
there. They've done that. They've done that same formula in all three movies. I think that's a pretty cool little, little treat. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say about the movie other than it's really fucking good, and you should go see it and give them all of your money.
Yeah, all of it.
Next time we go
I mean,
I want to bring like a pad or my cell phone or something. I don't know. You just count how many times they say "fuck you."
hearing Hugh Jackman as Wolverine say "fuck,"
go.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, it was a little jarring. I was like, "Oh, my Mr.
Well, I mean,
Jackman."
the type of person that he is, I
Yeah.
would imagine he'd
Yeah.
be saying yes.
And see, that's the thing too. Like in the in the comics, even in Deadpool, he doesn't like he cusses, yes, but in the comics they use like the little symbols
Right.
to blur out the cuss words.
Right.
You know, at least in the older comics, I haven't read any newer like anything in the like from probably 2010 on. I haven't read anything since then. But like you know, most of the stuff that I read, these are all from like from the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, you're gonna open those, right?
No. And if you do, I will harm you.
You got to use the bathroom after this, right?
No, I'm packing
You
all my
sure?
shit and going home. Yeah.
You sure you don't got to use the
Yeah, I went before we came in here.
You-
That was your opportunity. You didn't do it.
You sure you don't got to go again?
I'm very sure.
There's some-
Anyways,
Some water over there.
yeah,
Drink
I'm
that.
good.
Drink the water, Chris.
No, you're not fucking my comics up. But like, and I will say too, this art style right here,
And I will say 3.
4, no 4, no Deadpool 4, according to Ryan. But anyways, this art style right here from these specifically, this line, you know, like that 93 to like 97 art style of Deadpool is by far my favorite art style. Just like the colors are richer, the you know the design of the characters it's such a cool little art style to me.
You're giving me flashbacks of when it's like I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning and they're trying to sell me jewelry and they're just like, what we have here is
Right here, except there's not a number you can call to buy them unless you offer me hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'm parting with them. So
Say something.
yeah,
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where Deadpool's going to go now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Hopefully he'll be
The thing with Thor, there's got to be something with Thor that they've got in the future. I refuse to believe that was just a throwaway gag that they're just never going to revisit. There's going to be something with that.
Guess we'll see.
There has to be. Marvel
We'll
doesn't
see.
Marvel doesn't just do that shit.
I will say that it is Chris Hemsworth, right, who did Thor.
Yes.
I'm bad with names.
Yes. Sorry, my mic was muted.
Said that he hated how much Love and Thunder happened, or like how it happened, or whatever. That was such like
Love and Thunder was
Joke?
such ass.
he's agreeing, and he feels like he didn't. What was the word to use?
And I hate that because I love Taika Waititi.
That film at all, and they're talking about doing another Thor that's going to be like a super serious.
Wait, what type of diabetes?
Taika
Taika Waititi.
Oh, that's what he said.
but
That's the guy who directed.
a super like
Love and Thunder.
serious film, and I think they're working on it now.
Good. Because Taika Waititi does comedy very
Type
well.
of diabetes.
No.
Rock was good.
Ragnarok was very good, yes. But Ragnarok should have been that only one that was like comedic. Yeah, that was kind of like haha. That should have been it. Love and Thunder being the serious plot that it was of Natalie Portman. Is it Natalie Portman? Whatever her character is, Thor's, love, whatever. I don't even remember her character's name because I've blocked it from my memory from just the trauma of that movie. But like that whole fucking serious plot of her dying, and Christian Bale's villain in that was so fucking good, but it just felt so out of place in that goofy ass movie.
Yeah.
Like Christian Bale's the villain in that was, it was so good, and he played it phenomenally. Because it's fucking Christian Bale, of course, but it felt so out of place in that movie. And I love Taika Waititi. I do.
We're not talking about that trash.
Yeah, we're talking about this
gold
mine here. Yeah, because I could talk about that forever. But we're at an hour. and it's already late as shit because we spent so long doing an audio test. Any other parting words?
Huh?
He's out of it. We're both spent doing this fucking audio shit. And it may still sound echoey. I don't know. Leave us mean comments down below. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Let us know how to fix it.
Yeah, if you have any helpful advice, that'd be awesome. But yeah.
Except that one guy. Eat a dick.
All right. We will see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Except that
Smooches.
one guy.
Love you. Except that one guy.